Hello, everybody. So, as I continue to encourage each and every one of you to stop, drop, sit, connect with your breath, connect through the portal of your heart to your soul, and let your soul be the sole driver of this vehicle. Meaning, stop listening to everybody else's stuff. Some may be on track, some may be way off track, some might not even know what a track is, but they're pushing it. Their agendas, their perceptions, their channels, whatever it is. Understand, my body is a living, breathing library of knowledge. This body has everything in it that you need. You just have to unplug from the information highway that is inundating you so that you can't tell the difference. Is this me? Or is this exterior? Is this incoming from other sources? Or is this coming from me? So we get to the point where we don't even know who we are. And yet we seem to want to feed the need to get information from everybody. And every time you do that, you shut off the frequency to your soul, your God spark self, your source of all that is. And your information tries to come at you, but then you're not even sure what that is or where it's coming from. So you create all this doubt. You give more power in what you hear other people say than what the me, myself, and I of the God self says from within this living, breathing library of knowledge. Did you think Prime Source Creator created you without having some safety valves all in there so you could get to your information? And if somebody wanted you to be enslaved, wouldn't they figure out how to push the buttons to shut that off? But you still have that inner spark that says, But do you have the courage to take action with that And how are you going to know if you don't try? Maybe just take one day and keep these fingers off hitting all these resources and all these platforms. And then if you attempt to respond to these platforms, all the stuff that comes back, and then you can't even find where your response was or who responded to your response. Your nervous system is screaming, I'm on overload here. Now, on top of that, we have these amazing energies coming in that are disrupting some of these information coming into your antenna transmitter. They're trying to interrupt them. They're trying to remind you, please come back to your living, breathing body, which is your living, breathing library to the God Source Creator knowledge. Wow. Is it that simple? It is. And I can tell you I have to walk that walk. I have to walk that walk. And I will tell you, walking that walk does not mean it's any easier for me, because sometimes I do want to reach out, and then I have to literally say, no, I'm not opening up that pathway. I'm not opening up that pathway. I have the power to know, which is why I don't listen to a lot of people. But then I'm on social media platforms that I want to support maybe someone else that I know. Maybe it could have nothing to do with information, but it could be a posting of their child or a fun event they went to or whatever, and I want to support that. Or they're going through an illness and I want to support that. Or there's an invitation somewhere and I want to support that. You got to pick and choose which pathways you're going to open every day. And that is how you stop, drop, sit, connect with your breath, see the energy levels that you have, how much more incoming can your body take, and how many times you're going to override what it can take and push it to the brink, where you're now short-circuiting and you don't even know that you're short-circuiting until you step away. Unplug. Hold your plug tight. Be picky and frickin' choosy where you plug that power source in. It's my plug. I will say who and where I plug it in and how long it will be there. And if you plug in and you begin to feel things might be depleting you, have the guts to pull that plug, even if you're in mid-sentence of anything, mid-action of anything. Unplug it. Stop, drop, sit, connect with the breath, connect with the inner self of the soul that you are. The reason why people say walk the earth is because there's an electromagnetic stuff happening. It comes up and through the body, back down through the body, up, down. It breathes with you. It's part of your living, breathing library of information. And when we unplug from that, from not walking on her, not gardening with her, not spending time, maybe loving the trees, the flowers, the plants, the oceans, whatever it is, and we're not putting our feet on her because we're blocking that with all these designer shoes, which I like some of them, but I make the time. If I'm going to wear one of those, I make the time. Today, I'm like 3 stories up from the ground. If the weather's bad, I will open my window and then I will place my feet and I will just feel the coolness of her clay soil or wherever I am, or the grass. And then I will pick places where I can just sit and be and allow the stories from behind my eyelids to become more clear. And allow the inner hearing connect with the inner feeling and allow myself to be fully present in my physical vessel, which many people avoid doing because of aches and pains, or it just seems like it's a lot of work the further you've been away from it. So if you can understand the power that you have from this living, breathing library from within you, and you say, I am a living, breathing, divine library of knowledge. I am. And I have all there is. I am the universal magic. I am compassionate. I am loving. And I do that with myself first. I self-nurture. I'm an example of this loving, living body of knowledge in this library of everything. Take a day, unplug, and literally visualize yourself carrying your plug. Get out in nature as much as you can, rest. I guarantee you, when you're in all of this space, you think twice about what you eat, what you think, what you say, what spillage comes out, what's in your posture, all that. And if you need any coaching, you know my website is in the description. I am more than happy to join Living Libraries. See what? Because when we're together, wow! The party starts and the cellular bursts begin to happen. Things begin to go away, and then you get to get into the clear hard wiring of the you. Sorry, it's exciting. All right. Like, subscribe to my tribe, share, leave me a message.